today let us take up the quality complaint procedure in Food Corporation of India. The quality complaint procedure usually adopted when the stocks dispatched from the consignor end to consignee end with the refractions exceeding the uniform specification or exceeding the limit. So actually the stocks dispatched from one end to another end should conform to specification. That means what are all the specification limit. Say for example damage should be 3 means at the recipient end it should be 3, it should not be more than 3. Like that the moisture, if it is 14 of rice, it should not exceed, then they have to lodge complaint. The consignee end have to lodge complaint with the consignor end. That is the quality complaint procedure. So we will see what are things to be adopted while lodging complaint. First, whenever the stocks are dispatched, rice or wheat dispatched from up north or from AP to southern regions, it is dispatched through wagon, and then some of the goods have the rail-fed goods, where the wagons are stalled in front of the siding of the godown. So naturally it is unloaded from the wagons. In some places the rail facility is not available inside the godown, so that is stopped in somewhere else, and from there it is taken to the godowns through trucks. So these are all the two methods adopted while unloading the stocks. So what we have to do, whether it is road receipt or rail receipt, first we have to, whenever the wagons or trucks are unloaded, each and every bag, the food grains is taken from each and every bag through perky or poker, and then it is seen, or the parameters of refractions are seen with reference to uniform specification. Uniform specification is fixed by the limits are fixed by the refraction limits are fixed by Government of India. So we have to take sample, wagon wise or truck wise sample we have to take it, and then if it is do not conform to specification, then what we have to do, facts to be, we have to see each and every bag, and then actually the wagon wise identity should be maintained. If at all if it is involved under complaint, then each and every wagon should be stacked separately. But in the case of laborer problem and other space constraint, it is highly impossible. Then there is no other way except to mix the wagon wise. But anyhow, the wagon wise analysis should be done, and it should be, if at all if it is exceeding the limit of uniform specification, then it has to be informed to the consignor region, and subsequent actions to be taken, final LAS and other things to be prepared. So we will see one by one how to lodge complaint. Then if it is exceeding the limit, then a fax message should be sent to the all concerned, that is consignor region as well as consignee region. The fax to be sent to the area manager and region, that is GM, that is regional office, and then executive director, that is zonal office, and also to the headquarters. This is the procedure. And then similarly the consignee regional office and consignee zonal office should also be informed through fax. Then this is the time limit also. In these three, in lodging complaint, the time limit should be maintained. If the time limit is not maintained, the complaint will not be tenable and it will be nullified. So that the time limit is very important. So the fax should be sent within 3 days of the date of receipt. Suppose in some places immediately the bag and clearance is not made, if suppose if today is the wagon unloading is possible, then it may take second day, sometimes third also. So that is the day standard taken as the date of unloading. From that day, within 3 days, the fax should be sent to the concerned region, concerned area manager and regional office, zonal office, headquarters. That is the important thing. 3 days. Within 3 days, we have to send the fax. Then the PCC of fax to be flashed to concerned region, concerned zone, and then GM QC of headquarters, and also to the all concerned, that is concerned also. This is PCC, post copy in confirmation to be sent. This is one step. The second step is if it is exceeding in the limit, then what has to be done in the same point? A manager QC has to be nominated other than the recipient, other than the consignant. Say for example, if it is from depot, it is manager QC has to be deputed from the area office, that is from by area manager, and he has to inspect the stocks under complaint, and and he has to analyze thoroughly with reference to all refractions as per the uniform specification, and within 5 days he has to inspect from the date of receipt. After lodging the complaint, within 5 days, the manager quality control has to inspect the complaint stocks, the stocks under complaint, and he has to send a report to, it is in a proforma, standard proforma. He has to send all the refraction, wagon wise refractions, and his observation whether it can be improved or whether it can be disposed as such, or if it can be disposed as such, the question of further quality complaint procedure may not arise. Suppose if it cannot be issued as it is, and then the quality complaint procedure will take its due course. So what he has to done, the manager QC of the district office will send the analysis report and with all his observation to the and the report should be sent to the consigner area manager, consigner regional office, zonal office, and headquarters. That is the recommendation of the manager QC within 5 days. This is the second limit. That is time limit. That is the report of the. Then what has to be done? Then the report to be sent to the concern. Then on the consignee side, what are the things to be? The manager QC dispatched on the consigner side. This is on the consigner side. What this is on the consignee side. What we are told is on the consignee side. Now we will be talking about consigner side. The consigner will on seeing the complaint, quality complaint, and the AMQC in a manager QC inspection report of the consignee district, they have to dispatch the manager QC who has procured the stock, or the manager QC from that area office. They have to depute one manager QC. Then what he has to do, that will be intimated to the consignee area manager and manager QC. Then that is called joint inspection. For joint inspection, a manager QC will be deputed, and that is within 25 days from lodging the complaint. He has to come and inspect the stocks. Then after deputation, he will be reporting the area manager for joint inspection of the quality complaint stocks, then the area manager will send the post copy of the permission from the regional office. Anyhow, he will be deputed to the spot where the quality company stocks are there for analysis and for reporting the analysis report. So joint inspection will be done with the area manager, the manager QC of the area, that is district office, and the consigner manager QC of that the man who is deputed from the consign region will inspect the stocks jointly, and all will sign in the that is joint analysis report, and that is the that is complied by both the parties, that is consigner as well as consignee area manager. So that will be that is within 25 days it has to be completed. Then joint inspection within 25 days from lodging of the complaint. Then if they accept for the complaint, then it is okay. If it is not genuine, the complaint is not genuine, the entire TADA and other things will be apart from taking disciplinary action will be borne by the consignee side. That is, if it is not conforming to the complaint is not genuine. So then after 25 days what they have to do? Then the loss assessment statement should be sent to the consigner area manager, regional office, zonal office within 30 days from the unloading of the stock. So once the loss assessment statement is sent, there ends the matter, and then the subsequent process of issuing the stocks will be undertaken by the consignee area manager, regional office. So what are the loss then the further correspondence and other things is not entertained. So that is the final thing by the as regards the quality complaint. So what are the things to be important thing to be done in that? So as regards moisture and infestation, by the quality complaint, the joint inspection and other things is not possible and not necessary. As immediately the stocks to be salvaged, because suppose if the stocks are received 16% of moisture content in case of rice, they need not go for joint inspection and the other thing. Immediately it has to be salvaged, because meanwhile by the time of joint inspection the stock will deteriorate and it will develop fungus, then heating will develop, it will be charred, so many things will happen. So that for the moisture content and the infestation complaint, they need not go for joint inspection and other things. Immediate action should be taken for fumigation of the infested stock as well as the salvage of the stocks, and for that the loss can be claimed with the consignee region. Another important thing in this, these are all the important things we have to adopt in quality complaint. While seeing the analysis only, utmost care should be taken, that is each and every bag should be poked, and how many, suppose all bag may not contain the refractions exceeding the limit. Some of the bags free from complaint, that is it is within the specification. So we have to ascertain the percentage of the bags, and within the percentage of bags we have to analyze what is the percentage of particular refraction exceeding the limit. These things are very, very essential while lodging the complaint. So first thing we have to see whether all bags are under quality complaint, or in the consignment a particular bag only exceeds the limit, that should be identified. So the percentage should be assessed properly, one thing. Second thing, in that particular bag which is exceeding the limit, the refractions with reference to uniform specification, it may be damaged, discolored, broken, and marcher. That has to be identified separately. How many percentage of the bags, how many percentage of refractions. Suppose say damage may exceed from 3 to 5, like that. For each and everything, we have to put it in the analysis report in a exclusively meant for claiming the loss. In that, we have to send it to the consigner for processing. This is with regard to the quality complaint. How the quality complaint is to be lodged, and the finalization of the quality complaint will be in a separate video. How we are claiming the amount of loss, how it should be done, and what are the further proceedings, that we will see in the second video. So with this, again to repeat, first wagon wise identity is not possible. Then in the another thing I wanted to tell you, what the PCC should contain. The PCC should contain wagon wise particulars, stencil marks, and also the analysis report, the initial analysis report. That should also contain in the PCC of facts. These are all the things to be adopted for lodging the quality complaint. Then in the second video, we will see how the claim is made, how the amount is claimed. That we will see in the second video. With this, we end this initiation of quality complaint.